Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Just Gaming today. Today we're going to play some more Slay the Spire 2. We're going to do single player and we are going to try the Silent again. So the Silent, we just completed Ascension 3, which added poverty to the mix. And we're going into Ascension 4. Even in Slay the Spire 1, I really didn't push the Ascensions all that much. I just kind of played the game and had fun and whatnot. So we're just trying to push the Ascensions and see where things can go. Just to review the Ascensions, we're going to play on Ascension 4 today. We're going to just push the Silent as far as we can. So far I've played the Silent 4 times. I played on 0, which is just play without any modifiers. So we won there, no death. One on Ascension 1, one on Ascension 2, and one on Ascension 3. So Ascension 1 added more elites. Ascension 2, Ancients only heal 80% of your missing HP. So we start with it at a hit point deficit. Enemies in treasure chests drop 25% less gold. This is way more noticeable than I initially thought it would be. The last run, there was a definite feeling of much less treasure. And I think the key thing is it's not just from like chests, but enemies. You just get so much less gold. And then 4, tight belts start each run with 1 less potion slot. So even more restrictions. But I'm hoping the Silent can put these in check. I've definitely used the potion slot especially in the last run. Winning the last run, I think a big part of that was actually that item, the relic that we got that generated I think it was a potion of rocks or rock potion or something like that. And that popper, the party popper did 9 damage to everything at the start of each fight. And then the rock potion lets you throw it for 15 damage. That was an awful lot of damage to just distribute amongst enemies and be able to pinpoint where I want to put that 15 or just start one of the larger enemies with a deficit of like 20, I think it was 24 hit points. So quite a lot of just right off the cuff damage. We did again get into the shivs. I think the shivs are the way to go from what I've seen. I've never been like just push. It's never pushed like a complete poison deck on me. So if we end up with a lot of poison, I think that could be interesting as well. I do like the poison over I think the is it the Necrobinder that gets it? I think the Necrobinder has the one where it puts that kind of soul damage on them. But the difference between the poison and the soul damage is the poison kills the enemy at the start of their turn, or right before they can do anything. They take poison damage and they can die. The soul thing kills them at the end of their turn, so they have that turn to do whatever they were going to do, and then they die. Poison is definitely preferable. So let's get in Silent here, see what we get. 1 less potion slot, that's going to be a little dangerous. I think Neome can give us a relic that gives us a potion slot. So maybe we'll get something that will counteract Ascension 4 here. So let's see what sorry, I said Neome, it's Niao. Let's see what happens here. So choose 1 of 2 colorless cards to add to your deck. That's not a bad choice. Transform 1 card where we just get a card transformed into a card of any rarity. That's kind of just throwing caution to the wind. Receive greed. Now, greed cannot be removed. I don't like this. But 333 gold at Ascension 3 is interesting because gold is so tight because of the poverty. So there's benefits to each of these and drawbacks to each of these. This one seems like it's a easy choice, right? However, I don't think there's any colorless cards that can interact too much with either poison or with the shivs. Maybe there's something there. Transforming a card transforms a random card, which we could get rid of I think this might be our choice. I would normally go with the lead paperweight, but transforming a card like a strike into something else, whatever it is nice because I'm kind of removing a card and adding some other card. So even if I had to remove it, it's something that I'd rather remove anyways. I definitely want to get strikes and defense out of my deck and replace them with better cards. The problem is with Ascension 4 is the amount of money you get. Money can be fixed here, but I can't ever get rid of that greed. I think I'm going to go with the transform, see how this works. I don't think I've taken this yet. I've definitely done the lead paperweight before, but here we have a card that can at least drive us towards a deck build potentially, and maybe we get lucky and get a really awesome Shiv card or a poison card, and we do get to pick the card we want to transform. So I'm going to go ahead and transform a defend. The reason I'm picking defend is we have survivor in the deck. So, I just want to kind of maintain that defend strike ratio at the beginning. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. So let's see what we get. Hopefully it's a cool power. Oh, great. Power. It's a Shiv power. That's a really good card. So this card here, Shivs gain retains. You can keep them in your hand if you want. First Shiv you play each turn deals 9 additional damage. Now, the good thing about this is Shivs normally do 4 damage. So one Shiv's acting as a 3 for 1, and you actually get 3 for 1 plus 1. So you're dealing an awful lot of damage with that first one. The thing I really, really like about it's 1 energy. So it's very easy to get out. That was a really cool bonus from Niao. That's going to hopefully help us quite a bit. We don't have anything in our deck that will generate Shivs just yet, but hopefully we will soon enough. So let's see what we got going on here. So over here we have a couple early merchants, but we don't have money. So 3 merchants on this track, and then no merchants. No merchants over here. Yikes. Now I could hit this merchant, then can we swing back over? We cannot. Yikes. All right, let's take a look. Let's analyze this other track. So if I go this track, I at least have the potential to swerve over here. We're going to have to fight an elite in here some point. So if I have to fight 2 elites this way, this one we can pretty much avoid elites all the way, but, we have options for those merchants, but it's not. We could go here, over, then back over, but then we've already skipped the merchant as well. I'm obsessing over the merchant because there is a lot of power there. We are fighting the ceremonial beast. He's not a terrible fight. It depends how wrecked you are when you get into that fight, though. So if I went this way, I have opportunities to heal before the elite, and then event heal. If I go this way, I can do fight, event, fight, event, elite, event, heal. That seems pretty good. I think we're just going to save up money and kind of take this track over here. All right, so we have 2 smaller little slimes here, and 1 coming in for 4. I can neutralize it and at least take less damage. A strike's going to kill it, so we'll do that. Now, which one do I want to beat down? If I beat this one down a little bit, I think that's probably the play. Let's go ahead and do that. That one's going to be close to dying. Then we just have 1 thing to deal with. So I think that's kind of the play here. We're going to get some cards added. 2 slimes aren't bad. Slimes aren't necessarily terrible, super terrible things to have to manage. Here, I think I am just going to go for defend. We'll take a point of damage. We'll kill this guy. Then we can start to work on this larger slime here. So he's coming in for 11. Let's neutralize. He should go down to 8. Yep. Defend for 5. And we'll do 2 strikes. I'm good with that. That way he's within 2 strikes to kill. The Phantom Blade, unfortunately, is kind of a dead card at the moment. But we did get our 2 strikes, so that's good. It's a dead card. We don't have anything else that does shivs, but hopefully we'll get something here. We add some card to our deck. So anything shiv. Let's see. Every 3 times you apply poison, deal 11 damage to all enemies. That's interesting. It's a power. Sets us up for poison. We have a shiv power as well. They worked pretty well together last time. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. Exhaust. Deals 7 damage. If you have 5 or more other cards in your hand, hits an additional time. I'm going to take Outbreak and kind of see how that goes. The reason that card is pretty cool is there's another power that adds poison to every creature at the start of your turn. If you get both of those out, I think that's going to be pretty interesting. So here, let's see what this event has to offer. Okay, dense vegetation. You haven't taken the wrong path for a good while. You find yourself in thick jungle of ferns, shrubs, and vines, especially vines. Exhaustion sets in, and a dark thought comes to mind. You are lost, unprepared, and the inevitability of death is approaching. What do you do? Heal 21 and fight some enemies. Ooh. 62 gold is a lot of gold, but I don't have any opportunity to use it. Well, healing 21 sounds good. Let's rest and see. Let's fight some enemies and see what kind of thing we get. Hopefully they're not too bad. So we have a bunch of these wrigglers. So we have 12 incoming. Unfortunately, these powers aren't very useful at the moment. Can I kill anything? So this would be 15. None of them are 15 wise. So let's neutralize one. Let's neutralize that one, and that'll be 10 coming at me. 10, I can mostly get rid of that with this survivor card. Or I can kill this one and just tank 4. But I think we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and use the survivor, use the outbreak. We'll get 8, we'll take 2, and this one's almost dead. So 1 strike will kill this one. Then they're probably going to switch. I'm not sure what kind of card. Oh, they're adding that infection card. That one stinks. It's really nasty. All right, so 1 strike will kill this one. Then we've got 3 defends. So let's kill this one. Let's do the 3 defends. Oh, I don't have the extra energy. Darn it. All right, well, I'm going to take 6. Ugh. 62. If I go below 56, this wasn't a good gamble. Looks like I'm probably going to go below 56, but let's see what we're getting here. And it's unplayable. Yeah, we're definitely did not make the right choice, but 56 minus 8 would have been 48. So if we get below 48, it's even worse. So we're going to defend, strike. I think this guy's going to generate a card next time, so I think I want to strike one of these wrigglers in the back. Unplayable. Oh, it's such a bad card. So I'll take another point here. Oh, this infection is terrible. All right, we got another infection, unfortunately, and they're getting stronger. Yikes. All right, I have 2 strikes, so I think I'd really have to eliminate at least one of these creatures. Let's do a defend. We're going to take a bunch of damage, but I'm already in the mix here, so we've got 5 points to spare, and it just would have been better off to take the extra gold. But we can get a card here, so that is something to keep in mind. We're going to neutralize. He's down to 7. I can survivor and get rid of the infection. And then we can strike and sure, let's just get out of the way since I have extra energy. Now we're within 2 strikes of killing this guy. I think that survivor really, really helped us there to not take some extra damage, but we're going to get more infections here. Okay, this survivor's good. Can we strike? Yes. Strike. He's dead. We'll survivor away the infection. We'll block most of that damage. Okay, now we're only dealing with 1. It's a little more controllable. We're still 1 point above where we would have been, but now we are in trouble. Okay. We'll block some of that infection damage, but we're kind of screwed here. Oh, well, you live and learn, I guess. It is what it is. Lots of infections here. Let's neutralize, bring him down. We'll go ahead and defend and strike. If we had 2 strikes, we could have had this over with, but no such luck. We are gonna get wrecked here. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, well, we'll kill him. We got messed up. We'll get a card. I hope it's a really good card. Prepared, Sly. Prepared is okay. It's 0. That's one of the good things. Untouchable. This is 2 points. I really don't like this one. 2 energy. Deal 9 damage. Does 4 additional damage for each card discarded this turn. Good grief. I don't like any of these. I guess we're going to do prepared. It's something that just allows us to cycle. Let's see what this event. That's just a fight. Gross. Oh, well, let's draw a card, discard a card. We can discard the Phantom Blades. We've got nothing incoming, so we're just going to go ahead and the Shrinker Beetle while we can. He's going to weaken us, and that's going to cause us some shrink problems, so 30%. Let's do that. Let's cast that and get rid of this card. I can't poison anybody, so it doesn't really help me all that much. We'll defend just to cast the card. Even if we get a full complement of strikes, we're really not prepared to do that much damage. But at least we got him within the zone here. Probably should have just did 1 strike there, but overzealous. I was looking at what his hit points would be, and I just read 8 up here, which not smart. All right, so we do have 1 strike. We got 2 defense. We can block everything, but we still took damage. Down to 29 is pretty rough. Okay. Fill all your empty potion slots with random potions. Okay, well, I guess that's okay. Add a card to your deck. There is no shivs, but we get a bouncing flask. That starts to interact with one of our powers. So I think that's good. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this one. I had that last time. I'm going to go ahead and drink this to see what we get. Speed potion, strength potion. So kind of, block and attack deal there. Let's go ahead and fight this one. All right, looks so cute, but very dangerous, I guess. So let's see how we got this. So we do have Outbreak. He's coming in with 4. And I do have the Bouncing Flasks. So the Outbreak deals 11 damage to your enemies for every 3 times you poison. But I'm going to take 4 if I do that, because I only have 2. I think my deck is small enough this is going to come back around. Honestly, I think I'm just going to defend and then do strike. Oh, no. I had to put the power to do a strike and defend. Then I'm getting way too low in hit points to kind of mess around there. So I'm going to discard a card. I'm going to discard a defend. Then we'll, neutralize, I guess, and strike. Don't need to do any of that. So now the poison card will cycle back into my deck and potentially help me out here. We're going to defend, strike. Take a point of damage here. We got 11 incoming. I'm going to go ahead and Bouncing Flask because this might kill him, right? So 9... took 11. Yeah, not close to death. I thought it would be closer, but let's do the survivor, get 8, go that way. I'm going to take 3, unfortunately. So we were 7 off. We would have been 1 off if we would have hit him 1 more time anyway. So do the weak, strike. Now he's going to be dead. He's definitely dead now because of the Bouncing Flask. I do not like how the bouncing flask is essentially put 9 poison on and then do 11 damage now without a power out. Add a card to your deck. Deal 6 damage for each attack already played this turn. Start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. Yeah, the noxious fumes is what I was talking about in the beginning. We're definitely taking that one. That interacts pretty well with the other poison card we have. This is going to be pretty problematic. I'm hoping this is some type of heal. Eat the egg, gain 7 max HP. Add Bronda's egg to your deck. Can be hatched at a rest site. Normally I would like to do this, but I think we're going to heal a little bit and get 7 extra. Because when you add to your max, you get, that same amount added to your total. And we're going into an elite fight. I don't know if we're going to make it past this, but we'll see. Oh boy. Right after we get the egg deal, you end up fighting this thing. Okay, so we have 17 incoming. Good grief, yikes. So what we're going to do is put out noxious fumes, start the poisoning. We are going to gain some defense here, and I think we're going to defend and defend. We're going to block everything and just try to not take a bunch of damage right here. So this thing does what? At the end of its turn, it gains 1 strength. So now it's coming in with 12. Let's prepare and see what's going on. We're going to get rid of the Phantom Blades because it does nothing for us. Let's neutralize it. Now it's doing 9. We can defend, strike. Okay, so we've actually done some damage to him now. He's going to get another poison. Now it's getting 19 coming at us. Ugh. Well, at least we can neutralize some of it. We're going to take a big whopping amount of damage here. I am going to do the strength potion too, because I can just stack on a bunch of damage here. Unfortunately, it's not going to kill him, but that's the most this current deck setup can do with that potion. And it's looking to kill us quickly if I don't get something going on here. Wow. Well, I can Survivor, discard the strike, defend, negate all the damage. I don't know if this is a good play or not. Now it's doing 21. Now, Outbreak for 1 might be good. Let's prepare. We can discard the Phantom Blades. It didn't do me any good. Defend. We're still going to take 11. Ugh. Even though there's arrests after this, it's still looking so nasty. I don't even know if we're making out of this. This is very tough. So we have 24 incoming. He's at 19, essentially. I can do 12, and that's it. He is going to kill me. I do believe. Let's see how much block we can get. So if 18, I'm going to be at 1 hit point. Yikes. All right, well, now he's at 14. All right, well, at least we get some free damage here, and I think we'll kill him with the bouncing flasks. We're at 1 hit point. OMG. Okay, well, we did get a relic. Got some gold. Draw 1 card at the start of your next 3 turns. Draw 1 additional card. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. Ooh, that's kind of good, but I don't know how long we'll be around to use it. Add a card to your deck. So you have Dagger Spray, deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. Assassinate, innate, deal 10 damage, apply 1 vulnerable. Enemy loses X strength, apply X weak. I'm going to take Assassinate just because I like it. Well, we are definitely going to rest. We do have some rest sites, some smaller fights. We are resting for 23 for sure. So back up to 24 hit points. We'll proceed. We have to fight, relic, fight. Get another rest. If we can manage these fights. Oh boy. All right, so not a ton of hit points, which got to keep that in mind here. Now, we have 12 incoming. Draw one card. So next you draw an additional card. Let's use the potion. I don't know. So we're gonna apply a vulnerable to this guy and see if we can maybe try and kill him. To all enemies. If he gets a poison on him from this, right, he would. That's not the one that'll do an extra 11. Let's do the prepared and see what we get, because I can always cycle this Phantom Blades. So I got nothing for shivs. Now, this is really good, but well, I really need to block damage. So we're going to block, do the strike. We're going to defend and do the noxious fumes. I don't like it, but that's just what we're going to have to do because I have so much damage already. I really can't afford to take a bunch of damage. And we did get 25% less block. So he's going to do 1.8 times. I don't think I can neutralize that, but I can neutralize this guy, but now he's at 17. I could kill him and take 8. Well, let's do this. At least it's a little less damage. The defense are really terrible. Oh. Well, I can block 6 of them and do 6. Blocking 6 would mean I take 5, or I take 8 and kill this guy. I think I'm better off just killing him before he gets a chance to do anything else. Oh, wait. Perfect. So he's going to die at 2. Then I can strike or defend. So if I defend, I take 5. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I forgot the poison's going to get him. So now here he's got strength now, so he's going to be a real issue. Here I've got 18 coming at me. Yikes. All right, let's neutralize him, get him down. He's got 7 and 8 is 15. Oh, man. This is very yikesy. I think I'm just going to gamble. Yeah, I'm going to do the bouncing flask, and hopefully I get enough on him. Yeah. So he's going to die, so I have 7 incoming. I'll take 3. Okay, the gamble worked. He's got some poison on him, so 2 strikes and he's dead. Okay, good. All right. 16 is terrible, but it's alive. Card. Ooh, some shivs. Retain, apply 7 poison. Delay damage, apply 1 week. I'm taking the leading strike. Even though we're not a shiv deck, we have that shiv power, so that would help me quite a bit. So we got a relic here. What do we get? It's not a healing, I don't think. Merchant no longer runs out of cards, relics, or potions, and his prices are reduced by 20%. It's a really cool relic, but not sure if I'll ever get to use it. All right, so we do have to do this fight. We don't really have a choice here. So we have a shrinker and this fuzzy worm crawler. Yikes. I guess we're going to try. Let's see, Outbreak is the poisoning thing. The Phantom Blades is other power. Go ahead and assassinate him. Prepare and try and get another. Oh, that was a terrible card to draw. Oh, I hate it. Oh, well. Yuck. So do you have 4 incoming? Let's go ahead and block it. I know he's vulnerable, but 16 hit points, so I don't know. The shrink is terrible. Oh, I did not get my card, but I can survivor this defend. I can try to go to town as much as I can on the shrinker beetle. I negate all the damage, but again, the shrinker is really going to mess me up here. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of damage coming in. Well, let's weaken him. So we got 20 incoming. That's just going to outright kill me. Ooh. Have to do the 2 defends or else I'm dead. Man, the shrinker beetle's messing me up with the ability to do any damage. Now I've got 18 incoming. I think this might be the end of the line for me. Let's see. Oh, I can't kill him. Well, that's 15. I can do 8, 12. Leave me with 3. Right? So I can fumes. I can survivor this strike. Then defend. I think I survive, but it's not good. All right, well, I think we're going to bouncing flask first. Okay. He's got nothing coming at me. I'm doing full damage now. He's got even more strength now. So 18. I need to do 29 to him this turn. The good thing is I think we can do it. So let's do the prepare. The defends aren't going to help me at all, right? Well, so this is going to do 3. Yeah, let's get rid of a defend because it's not going to help me. Let's do the leading strike, get the shivs. Shiv and shiv, he's dead. Okay, because the first shiv does 9 extra. Wow, we are really toying with death here. Cloak and dagger sounds like the correct. Oh, please don't be a fight. Please don't be a fight. Fight. Great. All right, we got to figure something out here. So, assassinate, neutralize, Phantom Blades, Noxious, and Outbreak. At least we have everything set up. We have 4 hit points and he's summoning stuff. Ugh. Oh, it's that eye thing. So I've got 8 incoming. Let's do prepared. I was really hoping for a cloak and dagger. Okay. To defend because I can't kill him. Now, do I do leading strike or bouncing flask? The bouncing flask will kill the eye thing. So I think we have to do that, right? We're going to be at 1 hit point after this. Oh man, this is really nerve-wracking. Oh, I got enough block somehow. How did I get extra block? Oh, here, because it's 2 or more. All right, well, Cloak and Dagger is going to get me 6 block and get me some shivs. Why did I only get 1 shiv? Is it? Oh, it's one because it's not upgraded. Last time I ran, I was like, oh, I get all kinds of shivs. So here he's at 12. So here he's going to die, right? If I shiv him, strike him one more time, he's dead. I'm going to go ahead and strike another time. All right, so when it goes back to him, he dies. Oh my gosh. We're eking by. Slice, cloak and dagger. Yeah, we're doing cloak and dagger again. Proceed. Oh man. I don't know. We got to go fight an elite after a rest here. Not sure how this is going to work. So 27 hit points going into an elite fight. If we get past it, we can event and then rest and try and kill this boss. This statue is pretty nasty though. We do get a chance to do some setups. So this turn here is pretty good. Whenever you play a card, this enemy receives 10% more damage for attacks. So we're going to do Phantom Blade, Assassinate, Outbreak, Prepare. Go ahead, get rid of that, and we'll strike. I mean, not bad, not terrible, not bad, not good. It's okay. Vulnerable wears off, he's going to buff himself. So we're going to neutralize, noxious fumes, strike, strike. I don't like it, but I don't know what else I can do. So shall we begin? 23 incoming. We're going to cloak and dagger. Cloak and dagger. Let's go ahead and shiv. Shiv. Now I can block 5 more, which is 17 of the 23. Or I can do 11 more damage. I really like the leading strike, but I think I need to really defend. I just don't have the hit points. Good offense is good defense is a good offense, but just didn't have it. So let's do the prepared. So here I've got 13 block. Then I can bouncing. Oh no. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get rid of the strike. There's no way I'm casting that. We'll neutralize. It's down to 17. I really think I got to poison him if I'm going to have any chance here. We can survivor to defend and get 12 block. And we got 4 block off of the bouncing flask. I got to remember this guy. So 12, we take 5. That's not terrible. And he's on a clock with the poison, which is good, but we're on a clock with no hit points. So we'll cloak and dagger, because that's just really good. So here we got him. Okay, good. Then a strike. Okay. Wow. I just can't believe we're still alive. Powdered Demise. Enemy loses 9 hit points at the end of each of its turn. That's a potion. Ooh, I thought it was a relic. I'm like, wow, that'd be awesome. Okay, against the boss at the end, it's going to be good. Art of War. If you not play any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy during your next turn. Well, I don't think we're ever going to use it, but it is a free relic. So here, we've got some poison cards, and we've got, the bouncing flask is really good. We're going to take another one. I like the poison stab too, but the bouncing flask is good. Variety of ways. Please not a fight. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop saying that. I think this is the end of the road here at 16 hit points. I don't know. We'll do our best. I think he's the guy to kill. Less hit points and try and control the other one. Let's do a prepared. We have 8 incoming. I don't need the survivor this turn, so go ahead and ditch it. Let's defend, and then we get strike and a strike. Strikes do extra damage because of the vulnerable. So we can get rid of that with 1 strike. Well, let's cloak and dagger. We'll get the shiv, kill the jackfruit. Oh, how is he at 1? Oh no. Oh, I'm thinking I had my stupid thing out. Oh boy. Well, if I cast this, I get 10 block. So I think we just have to do that. We're going to take some damage, but we're not going to die. So now we've got 1 left. We can outbreak. Cloak and dagger. Oh, wait, I don't have to cloak and dagger. We can Phantom Blade and strike. Yeah. I should have cloak and daggered because I would have done more damage with that. I forgot the power. All right. Well, we did get a neutralize, which is good. He's at 31. He's coming in for 5. I'm going to bouncing flask because that'll get most of that done. So he's at 24 and he has 13. He's at 11. I think I can pretty much kill him, right? Yeah. Perfect. Well, 6 hit points is not dead. So again, that's okay. So we have a Gigantfication. The next attack you play deals triple damage. Interesting. Okay. Now, Infinite Blade, started trying to get a Shiv. I really like that one. Discard 2 cards, add 2 Shivs, gain 4 block. We're going to go with Infinite Blades, just a way to get more damage going. Proceed. We're going to rest. Unfortunately, it does not get me to where I need to be, but 29 going into the boss fight. Let's see where we go. Hopefully we can make it. This guy's no joke. Let's see. To set things up, we'll put Infinite Blades out. Outbreak. Get 2 of our powers out. We'll do the Assassinate and Strike. We're going to throw this. I probably should have done this on the Assassinate, but if we get a big hitting type situation, we've got him losing 9 hit points at the end of my turn, at the end of its turn. Ceremony Beast's turn, it loses 9 hit points. Okay, so we have 18 incoming, so we definitely want to Cloak and Dagger, just get another Shiv. We don't have the Shiv card in hand, so let's go ahead and Shiv. 18 incoming. Yikes. Well, let's Survivor and put a strike out. Let's do the leading strike, get some more Shivs. We're going to block most of it. I really need that card that gives me the 9 extra points on a Shiv. We did not get it. We're going to take 20. Yikes. All right, well, let's neutralize, and we'll take 15. This Cloak and Dagger will be good. Let's prepare and see if we can get the Phantom Blades. We do. I'm not going to be able to cast the Bouncing Flask, so that's going to go away. Or, hold on. No, I think I really have to get this other stuff out, unfortunately. So we'll do the Phantom Blades. We'll Shiv it. Noxious Fumes. Shiv again. Now, the next time I Shiv first, I'm going to do this. So we're going to take 9. It's a lot, but it's tankable. Becomes stunned. So we got to get below 150 this turn if we can. So here's the situation here. So we have a Shiv. That's going to do 39, right? Okay, so it's stunned. We have a free turn. With that free turn, we're definitely bouncing flasking. Get a bunch of poison on him. He's going to take 11. We're going to leading strike. Get 2 more Shivs on him. Okay. It's certainly not out of the woods yet, but we got enough. We got a pretty good amount of poison on him, and we have a poison generator on him as well. He's not attacking me, so let's prepare. We're going to cycle the Survivor. use the bouncing flask again, which will put 3 more 3s, and he takes 11. Or no, I don't have that out. Oh, I do. Why didn't maybe he took 11 at the beginning. I'm not sure. Shiv and a strike. Okay, I'm feeling a little more comfortable. I forget what this debuff is, though. Oh, it does 1 card, right? Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, what do I do? Well, I can block 6 of it, right? Yeah, it's the best I can do. Block 6 and then we're done. So blocking 6 keeps me alive. Oh, I'm really lucky that I have that. How come it didn't do the big damage? Oh, I killed him with poison. Oh, that's perfect. Holy smokes, I cannot believe that we survived the first act there, the first floor act. I call them acts, but I think they're called floors officially. But wow. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm pumped about that. I really think that was a rough go of it. You saw we were at almost no hit points the whole way. Very, very challenging. So add a card to your deck. Something good, please. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. That isn't bad. This Blade of Ink is ridiculously good. Deal 10 damage. If fatal, gain an additional card reward. Wouldn't mind getting this out at some point, but I need some power to this deck. The Blade of Ink is where it's at. I'm sorry I'm going Shiv again, but I really want to try and push these Ascensions as hard as I can. And the Shiv is the power. I have a pretty good poison setup too, so I'm not opposed to that. All right, well, let's see what we get from the Ancient. We got to fight the crab. The crab is rough. Let's see what the Ancient has for us. Now, this is the one that has that shop. So, Black Star. Elites drop an additional relic when defeated. Now, I am going to fight Elites pretty much. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. At the start of your turn, draw 2 additional cards. Start each combat with Confused. No. I'm going to take the Black Star. If we have to fight an elite, which we probably will, at least we'll get another relic. I don't like those options, but you know, at least there's something that's not just a straight up negative. Now, the things I'm noticing here is we added 7 hit points to our pool, which starts as 6 hit points higher. I think it was 6 or 7 hit points higher, maybe even 8. I think we were starting at 56. Yeah, we're starting 8 hit points higher than we would have if we hadn't added those extra HP. So that's really cool. There is an early merchant over here, so we might go that way. We'd have to fight a couple of elites if we do, but we get double relics if we do that. We'll have to figure that out at the start of the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I was really panicky and worried, and I did my best to make it through, and it actually worked. So that was awesome. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, let me know how you're doing in Slay the Spire 2, and have an awesome day. Take care, everybody. Bye.